Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Cohen, and today we're going to be talking about a foot problem that causes intense pain, but is oftentimes misdiagnosed and poorly treated. It's called Morton's Neuroma. So Morton's Neuroma is caused by a squeezing of the foot, whether it's a result of a biking or a climbing shoe that puts a lot of pressure in the forefoot, or even a high heel that puts a lot of pressure on the toes with, wow, look at that toe box. Or just wearing a shoe that does not fit your foot. By the end of this video, we're gonna make sure you understand what caused the problem, how to fix it, and make sure it never comes back again. Let's dig into Morton's Neuroma. I got really good at Morton's Neuromas after working with runners. And we work with all types of runners, whether you're doing a 5K or you're an Olympian. Now, the thing that is true across the board with all runners is typically they try to power through whatever the issue is. They put on the blinders and keep repeating to themselves, no pain, no gain, no pain, no gain. And that does not work with Morton's Neuroma. So it progressively gets worse and worse and worse, to the point where simply putting a step down on a hardwood floor feels like there's a giant boulder inside of your shoe. So if you have that going on, any kind of pebble in your shoe, or experiencing some issues around the toes where you have numbness or burning, that's Morton's Neuroma. So if I had a foot, then we could really understand this. So the top third of the foot is where we see Morton's Neuroma symptoms. If your issues are on the bottom 2/3 of the foot, it's not Morton's Neuroma most likely. That might be plantar fasciitis or a heel spur. But typically, if the issue is on the top third of the foot, it's most likely Morton's Neuroma. It could also be a stress fracture or a condition called metatarsalgia, which we won't dig into today. We'll just dig into Morton's Neuroma, because if you have these symptoms, that's most likely what it is. So if this arch right here gets irritated, it squeezes the nerves that go out to all of the toes. That's why you feel that burning or numbness sensation. That boulder type sensation is a result of the 26 bones of the foot collapsing onto that nerve because there's so much inflammation and irritation. So let's talk about a simple at-home test that you can do right now that will let you know whether or not your footwear is the right fit for you. Let's dig in.